Hi Aquarius, welcome, thanks for joining me. This will be your love reading, okay? See what the love messages are for Aquarius. Also welcome cross watchers, and also check your sun, moon and rising signs, okay? What are the love messages for Aquarius? Okay. We've got the Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be your energy. Okay, maybe you're in distress about something. There's some sort of emotional turmoil going on right now. Okay. Maybe somebody wants their wishes to come true, because we're having the wish card here. Possibly they might feel a bit sort of unfortunate, like there's a misfortune here, possibly. There's a bit of adversity here, a bit of karma, a bit of karmic justice that possibly went on. Someone's having anxiety and fears and doubts and worries and struggling. They're struggling to believe something, that's what I feel. Maybe they're very resistant to change. Maybe they feel stuck. Someone's battling a lot of fears and demons. My throat track was just blocked off. So there's a lot of fears going on. Look, can you hear my throat, guys? So there's a block in communication. Okay, someone's full of fear. Someone could have a guilty conscience about something. With this Nine of Swords, they're very conflicted. Okay, if it's not your energy, it'll be a fellow air sign. I strongly feel this could be a codependency thing. Emotions cloud someone's judgment here. Codependency affecting how they think, how they feel. With this Nine of Swords, they're battling a lot of demons right now. It's like they're trapped in their own head. It's like they can't see a way out. There's some sort of... Yeah, okay, I'll just get some more on this Nine of Swords. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords, please. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. Someone feels left out in the cold here. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Someone could be saying hot, nasty words to someone here. Being cold, leaving someone out in the cold, being sharp with their words, being mean-spirited. It's like someone is just low right now. They're low. They're sad, full of fear. They need to release fear. Nightmares, demons, illusion. There's something that their judgment is really affected right now with this Five of Pentacles. This is poverty, struggling, finances. Like I said, someone here feels unfortunate. That's what they feel. There's a bit of adversity here. They can't see a way out of the situation. It's like something is too hard for them to see. But what they can't see is that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always hope in a situation. You know, don't be too proud to ask for help. Perseverance. Someone here can't see that there's a zodiac. There's a bed here, this bed. And it's got a blanket on it, and it's made up of zodiac signs, which represents hope in a situation, right? So someone's lost their hope here. They've lost their faith in a situation. All they want to see is what they want to see. All they want to hear is what they want to hear. Yeah, they're letting something consume them, take over them. It's like they're ruled by ego and fear, and very resistant to change. Okay. Any more love messages on the current for Aquarius? Tell me more. Tell me more for Aquarius. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords and this Five of Pentacles for Aquarius, please. Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles and this Nine of Swords. Someone could be resistant to change. That's what I feel, definitely. Struggling with something. Ooh. Whoa. Someone could be tired of routine here. Four of Cups. Someone could be tired of the same old routine. Bored of where they are. I feel that someone's being offered help, but they're not taking it. Okay, with this Four of Cups, this is boredom. This is frustration. This is someone that could have an ego problem. Again, there could be some sort of codependencies. Something to do with alcohol here. They don't look happy where they are. don't look happy where they are at all. Tell me more, please. What was that? The 10 of Wands. Yeah, someone's very stressed here. Overburdened, stressed. This is a burden upon one's strength. I feel like they're carrying around too much responsibility on their shoulders. I feel that they're overworked, overstressed. Do pick up someone here is a little bit greedy, a bit materialistic, greedy. Especially this 10 of Wands. Someone's really overworking themselves. They're really sort of exhausted and tired, but it's like they won't ask for help. It's like they're too proud. It's like it's a pride thing. Yeah, I feel like someone's ashamed to ask for help here. That's what I feel. Okay. Okay, looks like somebody could be walking away from a situation, or they're trying to get away. Could be a third party situation, possibly. 6 of Swords. I feel like someone wants to get away from a stressful situation. That's what I feel. They want to make changes in their life, but maybe they're afraid to leave someone out in the cold. Maybe someone won't let go of a situation, they're not having it, right? I do feel someone here is quite immature. With the 6 of Swords, it's like, I want to break free from something, you know, sever ties from something. They could be unhappy at work, something like that. Okay. Someone's craving change here. Ooh, this could be you. Yeah. Air energy. Look, maybe you want to walk away from something. Because you've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Fool. Look, someone wants to break free from something. They want change. They want liberation. They want to be a free spirit. They want to be spontaneous, daredevil, traveling. This is someone that wants to break free from something and take the leap of faith. Okay. Any more? Any more love messages want to come out here for Aquarius? If it's not you, it'll be who you're dealing with that is going through this emotional despair. There's something going on between, you know, beneath the surface, something external. Ooh. Hang on a minute. I feel that the advice here, Aquarius, is the High Priestess. She's saying to go within. And I do feel that there's there could be a bit of secrets here, a bit of mystery going on. It's like someone is withdrawn, possibly, and they're not opening up. Someone feels guilty about something here. 9 of Swords. I pick up someone that's got a guilty conscience. They feel bad about being horrible to someone, leaving them out in the cold, being cold towards them. You know, just stubborn. I feel so like... The High Priestess has just popped up. This is about going through changes, moon phases, cycles, right? But she's telling you to use your intuition. She's saying that the answers you are seeking are within. That's what she's saying. She's very intuitive. She masters a lot of knowledge. She's very spiritually aware. Tell me more about this High Priestess. Tell me more about this High Priestess. I feel like someone is seeking victory elsewhere. 6 of Wands. Someone's got an ego problem here. 5 of Swords. It's like someone's not facing a situation. They're hidden at the moment. With this High Priestess, this represents something that's hidden. They're not opening up. 5 of Swords there, plus the 6. Everyone's sort of away from each other right now. Everyone's all over the place. There's a lot going on. Wow. A lot of conflicting energies. So with this 5 of Swords, I feel that there's something here that needs to be surrendered. I feel someone here struggles with change. There's resistance to change. Yeah? Because they're very stressed and burdened. Look. And with this 5 of Swords, this tells me that they won't face a situation. There's some sort of dilemma going on. This could be you. You're sad, you're feeling out in the cold, you're feeling stuck, you don't know what to do, right? You want victory, you want opportunity elsewhere. You're seeking something better, please. You know, I feel that this person isn't giving you what they want. This person isn't giving you what you want. They're not meeting your expectations. I feel that you want some sort of stability, some sort of consistency in your life. but someone's not giving that to you. And this is you, you know, you're sitting there feeling fed up and bored and frustrated, and you don't know what to do, because this is air energy. So with some of you, yes, you are getting tired of this situation. They need to surrender, admit defeat, look, cut their losses or something, let something go. I feel that someone's got an ego problem. They need to show themselves. That's what I feel. They need to show themselves. They're not opening up. They're just cagey. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. This is someone that's been through a hard time. Look, very guarded, very defensive, very closed off. Look, they need to put these wands down. They've been through a hard time. They're still standing strong, persevering. But I do pick up someone here, look, very closed off emotionally. Could be watching your social media. Very stubborn. Yeah, it's like they won't open up. Someone's acting like a child here. Wow, they really are acting like a child. Like, you know, like a teenager. They're not handling it the best way that they can. You want victory here. You want success. You've had enough. Look, of someone being so withdrawn and distant and hiding things and keeping secrets. And I feel that she's popped up because she's saying that, you know, to use your intuition to go within. That's what she's saying. Maybe you need to make a change here, and then you won't feel stuck and sad. And you know, she's saying all the answers you are looking for are within. Seek within, go within, seek guidance from within, seek, you know. I feel that with some of you, whatever this situation is, I feel that you are open to new things, to change, to new things, to new love. You're seeking victory and opportunity elsewhere, and you're going to be walking away. That's what I feel. You're going to be taking the leap of faith. Any more cards want to come out for Aquarius? Any more messages? Any more messages want to come out here for Aquarius? Could possibly be some sort of third party situation going on. Just get a good shuffle in. There isn't much give and take in this situation. There isn't much anything. This situation is lacking communication, and it's lacking honesty. It's lacking movement. I just feel that someone's just sitting there right now and just doing a lot of overthinking a situation, and working themselves up in a state. But someone's definitely walking away from something because they want change. Yeah, they want excitement. They want adventure. Yeah, someone just feels dull, bored of routine. That's what I feel. I feel that you want your ships to come in and you want to make that happen. That's what I feel. Ooh. Ooh. I feel that you want new love. That's what I feel. New love, change. So there could be like a turnaround coming in here. So I've just pulled the Three of Wands. This could be you waiting for your ships to come in. Obviously someone could have turned their back on a situation. At the moment they've got their back turned, doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting, gaining perspective, gaining vision. But they're having trouble with it. I do feel someone, like I said, they really struggle with change, letting things go, adapting, you know, to new cycles. I feel this is you. Look, you want to go travelling, you want a new start. Look, you're going to take the leap of faith. You're going to be walking away from something because you're tired of this person's lack of honesty. That's what I feel. They're very withdrawn, look, distant. They won't open up. They're hidden. Final outcome cards. Can I get some final outcome cards here for Aquarius? Final outcome cards. But as I said, this is the advice. And the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, is just saying, be open to change and new things, and don't sort of put all your eggs in one basket. Don't wait around for people. She's saying, go within, seek guidance and answers from within. She's saying the answers you're looking for are within you, and you are more powerful than you know. You just have to tune in intuitively. Okay? And I feel a lot of you are gaining clarity of thought right now. This Ace of Swords. Look, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Banishing bad things out of your life. Look, you're going to go with your intuition on this. Seeking change, seeking freedom. Look, new starts. Okay? And you are making changes in your life. Okay? And sacrifices. Look, air energy. Look, you're going to be walking away. Someone's going to be walking away from something. Okay? This is about clarity of thought, clarity of mind. Someone that's very intellectual. Okay? And, you know, you are seeking victory and opportunity and success elsewhere. Look, see? You miss excitement. You just, there's dullness here. Someone feels bored and tired of routine and tired of someone's ego and lack of everything. This situation is lacking a lot of things, especially communication, right? So you're going to go with your intuition. Okay? And whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, there's going to be victory as well. Look, taking a leap of faith. You're really embracing change here. Look, you're embracing your destiny. Yeah? Yeah? You just want something new. Victory, look. Possibly they could be coming in here to give you truth, clarity, closure. But I'm not sure that a lot of you are going to be so sort of welcoming if this person does try and come back. I do feel that there's some sort of completion going on here of cycles, and that you are going to be entering a new phase here. Okay, a new cycle, a new phase, completion of old cycles. Okay, because you want to pursue your heart's desires and your wish fulfillments. Look, goals. Yeah, you want something better here. Okay. Yeah. This is about achievement. This is about accomplishment. Feeling whole, feeling confident. Being confident with your sexuality, you know, comfortable in your own skin, finding yourself again. Could have lost sight of your identity a little bit. Victory, see? Completion. Feeling whole again, grounded, feeling centered, yeah? And as I say to everyone, Aquarius, again, go with your gut instincts, go with your own judgment, which I feel you will, because you've got the High Priestess there, look. She's saying go with your intuition. And I feel that whoever you're dealing with, they take forever to make decisions, because at the bottom of the deck we've got the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel that someone just sits and does a lot of thinking, and they're a bit lazy and they don't really do much. No action. You know, he is passionate, fiery, you know, but he does a lot of sitting. He takes a long time to make decisions and choices and put things into action. Like I said, there's just a lot of stagnation at the moment, a lot of, you know, dullness. That's what I feel at the moment going on with you. Possibly they might come and try and come back and bring change, and try and get back into your good books, and, you know, come into a bit of, you know, truth, you know. But I do feel that on some level, you know, with some of you, yes, you are going to be walking away because of these. Look, this is air energy, the 6 and the 9 of Swords. Look, see, you want to get away from this because you've had enough. You want better things, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess is there. She's saying be open to change, entering new phases, entering a new cycle. Okay. And grab opportunities and grab new ideas. You know, someone's got a very active mind here, feeding their mind with a lot of clarity. Yeah, you're going within, releasing fear, releasing burdens. That fear, yeah, because no one's opening up. You know, then no one's talking. There's no communication. There's communication block. So I do feel that someone's going to be walking away here. It's reached this completion stage now. It's it's time for something new, because this situation looks very dull. But you know, whatever you decide to do, we all have choice and free will, okay? You know, go with your intuition, go with your own judgment, okay? Follow your gut instincts, okay, and follow your heart. That's what I say to everybody. So I think that's a good note to leave it on. Sending you all so much love, peace with you, blessings. Bye, Aquarius.